Hello, Taurus, and welcome to this, your April 15th through April 30th reading and predictions. How are you feeling? We have just come through a pretty big eclipse. There was a comet that went flying by our planet. And the last reading I did for you, you had the death card, the devil card, and the tower come out. Oh my. I would love to hear in the comments how you're feeling. What are you going through? I'm just going to check my notes here and see what else. I mean, I specifically remember the death card, the transformation card coming up. Oh my gosh, you had the Hierophant. Um, yeah, and you had the heads up of watch out for something that was too good to be true. So please, comments down below. Also, please watch all the way through till the end. I need the watch hours to get monetized. And also near the end, I'm going to be pulling cards from this cute little deck. They have yes, no answers on them. So if you do have a yes, no question that you require an answer to, stick around all the way till the end. All right, let's get started. Taurus, where are we going first? Let's pull cards for where you are at now here in the middle of April as I record this video. All right, we've got one card. It's flipped up. Hasn't fallen all the way out, but it did flip over, so we will take that as your card. Let's drop it. And let's see if there's anything else coming up for Taurus for where you are at now. All right, someone who's willing to, that you've got the Three of Wands here. Three of Wands is a card of having made a decision. Two of Wands, of course, would be making the decision. Three of Wands is having made the decision and basically being at the precipice of heading out into the world, having made a decision and being the suit of fire, suit of Wands. It's about starting to take some action and getting things moving along. It's about taking steps in the physical 3D world towards achieving your goals. So that's where you're at now. Let's pull cards for what you are focusing on and where you are putting your attentions, Taurus. Where are you putting your energies and your attentions and your thoughts, your focus? That card really flew. Okay. So, in the order in which the cards came out, this card was first, second, all the way over here for third and fourth. All right, so we do have a king and queen that came out together with the lovers in between. Oh my, Taurus. Taurus, in the tarot, whenever we have a king and a queen come out together, it is usually an indication that there is some kind of coupling of two people. May represent romantic, may not. Could represent a partnership, could represent a mentor-mentee type relationship. But the fact is, you have a king and then the lovers and then a queen coming out. This is indicating that there may be something romantic going on for you. Really, really interesting is the next card that came out, and that is the Justice card. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with you, Taurus, but the fact that last month you had the Death and Rebirth card, the Transformation card. And then in your unexpected, I believe it was, you had the Devil and you also had the Tower, indicating like the ending of something, the possible temptation into something that was too good to be true. And there was also an indication that there may have been some strife in your life, something that wasn't really going very well. And you were being called upon with that Devil card to not go into a place of ego, to trust that, the universe would take care of things and that perhaps somebody was coming to you with their ego all blown out of proportion. You were being asked not to be triggered by that. And you were also being asked not to get your own ego all blown out of proportion, not come to things with a view to ego. And now here you have the King of Wands, the Lovers, the Queen of Swords, and Justice. Taurus, I'm sensing that there was last month some kind of drastic ending to a relationship or a partnership. It may not have actually happened exactly last month, but there were definitely, not last month, but in the last reading, which would have been early April. This separation or parting of ways that happened April 1st through 15th came to a real head in your last reading. There was like something almost explosive that happened. And now it's looking like the Justice card coming in with the King and Queen with the Lovers in between. You know, they say justice is blind. But yeah, Taurus, there's either a new relationship immediately following something explosive that happened earlier this month, or there is a strong temptation on your part to potentially go back to an ex, to an old relationship. But then you have the Justice card coming out. And I want to point out on this Justice card, you have two cats, a black cat and a white cat right here. They're sparring. The two cats are sparring. They are not happy together. And after your last reading, like normally, if I were to get a king and a queen with the Lovers in between, I would get super excited. Except that tarot is about looking at cards that were pulled previously and other cards that are surrounding this. And you've got the Justice card coming in right here. And for whatever reason, my camera's not focusing. And the Justice card is a card of, things are not always as they seem. Justice likes to be balanced. But sometimes justice is blind. I'm going to pull some clarification cards here for you, Taurus, because something's not adding up unless you are considering jumping back into something with an X, in which case justice is not going to be happy about it. The scales of justice are not going to be balanced because the saying that's coming up for me is a leopard doesn't change its spots. And this looks like you're tempted to walk back into something, Taurus. I'm going to pull clarification cards here. All right. Let's mix these up just a little bit. Oh, geez. I'm not intending to actually pull the cards yet, and I've got cards coming out. Let's put these back. All right. Let's clarify, why is the Justice card here with the King, Queen, and Lovers? Why is the Justice card here with the King, Queen, and Lovers? Mm. Why is the Justice card here with the King, the Queen, and the Lovers? 2 or 3 cards, please. 2 or 3 cards. One more card, please. Okay. Taurus. The Justice card is clarified by the Fighting card and the Silence card. Taurus, this reading is not going to go the way that I normally do my readings. I'm going to do some different spreads here for you in order to be able to clarify this situation. But having the Fighting card come out, given that you've got what happened in your last reading with the Tower and the Devil, and now you've got the King and Queen of Swords with the Lovers, but the Justice card coming out and it's being clarified by a Fighting card. I think my first instinct of you being tempted to go back into something from your past is coming to light here. And I think that you would be fighting mad if you did this. You know, look at even the shadowy figures in the back. Here, oops, I'm looking at the wrong side of the card or pointing to the wrong side. Look at the shadowy figures here. Okay. You also have the Silence card. This is about finding your truth in silence, really, really digging deep into your own intuition in order to really, really come to resolve this situation. Like I said, Taurus, this is not going to be a reading the way that you normally get a reading from me because this is a pretty complex situation. And I think that, having a Fighting card coming out with the Lovers and the King and Queen coming out and the Justice card, and the Justice card, like I said, has two cats fighting on it. I really feel like this card that just came out, this Silence card, is a call for you to really, really sink deeply into your own intuition, into silence, into taking a step back from the whole situation in order to be able to make some different decisions. I'm going to pull cards for unexpected. Nope, I'm getting called over to the fairies for unexpected. Coming up for you for the latter half of April. What is unexpected? Unexpected for Taurus. Unexpected for Taurus. And all those cards did actually go back down in. Okay, so in the unexpected, we have the Strength card coming in. The Strength card is about you needing to find some inner strength in order to be able to stand up to something or stand in your own strength and your own power. Um, it's a card of recognizing how wonderful you are, and I'm getting the sense over here with these first few cards that came out. There's an aspect to a past relationship that did not allow you to shine through. I don't know if I want to go there. I've got my guides telling me to go there. Taurus, I feel like there is a dynamic in a past relationship wherein you were reminded constantly that you were not strong. And right now, you are being called and reminded back into your own strength and your own power. Part of that is this Silence card. And, you know, the Strength card itself, reminding you how powerful you are and that you do have the power and strength to walk away if there is a relationship in your life or in your past that is not serving you in a way that you feel strong and powerful. Also in your unexpected, you have the Four of Autumn. This is the card that corresponds to the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is has a number of different meanings, but some of the meanings of the Four of Pentacles are making sure that your budget is balanced, making sure that you're not coveting what somebody else has. And I really don't feel like that meaning of this card is resonating right now. But I do feel like exploring your relationship with the material world. What's important to you? Family, friends, community, or fighting and arguing about money? And this is one of the cards that I pulled for what's coming up from your unexpected, in addition to this King and Queen and Lovers and Justice card and Fighting card over here on what you're focusing on. And I really think, Taurus, that I really feel like there's something that you need to walk away from. We have cards for the outcome if Taurus returns to a past relationship. Okay, clarify, please. And that one's on the floor. Okay, Taurus. You have the Two of Cups as well as the Lovers. Both of these cards indicate the coming together of two people, likely for romantic reasons. Um, Possibly going back into a relationship from the past, returning to something from the past. You have the Justice card coming up again. You have the Justice card coming up twice with the Lovers twice. You have two Knights, Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords. Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Taurus, I really feel like what you are trying to manifest right now is a new partner. You want a new relationship. You want that partner. You want that community. You want that sense of being intertwined with another human. Returning to an ex in any way, shape, or form is going to knock the scales of justice way out of balance. And it's going to bring up these types of emotions. It's not a good situation. Now, if your intention is to manifest a new partner, absolutely, there are good things coming for you. But it has to be with someone new. It cannot be from someone from the past. Everything about this reading is indicating do not step into the past. Do not go backwards. Step forward. The fact that you have two Knights coming up with your clarifying cards, you have the Knight of Wands, which is the Knight of Fire, which is about taking action, and you have the Knight of Swords, which is about charging into something with reckless abandon, along with the Two of Cups and the Lovers. This is about moving forward. Knights are always about moving forward. So the Lovers and the Two of Cups, clarifying your reading, is saying, do not move into the past. Do not allow yourself to be sucked into the past. move forwards with these two knights. Knights are about rushing forward. You also have the Four of Swords here, and the Four of Swords is about withdrawing for a period of time in order to be able to go within to make decisions. And you also had this Silence card about withdrawing and going within in order to make your decisions. So, Taurus, I do want to say this reading went completely differently from the way that your readings normally go. This was a completely different way of doing a spread and pulling your cards. But I do feel like what's going on for you right now is that a past relationship is still raw. It is still tempting for you to want to go back to a past relationship. Why? Because it's comfortable. But the reality is that it's not going to be comfortable for very long. If your intention is to manifest a new relationship, that's great. But these cards are indicating that it is okay to move into a new relationship, but don't step backwards into an old relationship. It's about moving forward in your life, moving forward in your relationships. I do feel like you have grown, you've had an opportunity to grow from past relationships, and this is about moving into something new, not looking backwards. I'm going to leave off your reading there, Taurus. I am going to go into your yes, no question. So please bring to mind your question. I do have a card that has jumped out. That seldom happens with this deck. So obviously, this is the answer that the universe wants you to see for your yes, no question. Go, the time is right. Okay. So yeah, if you're looking into stepping into a new relationship, go, the time is right. But don't be looking at the past. Don't be looking at past partners, is really what this is saying. There won't be any justice served by looking to the past. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I apologize for the reading kind of being all over the place, but I hope that you received some of the answers that you were seeking. If this video resonated for you, if this reading resonated for you, a couple of things: smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you would like to have a personalized reading so that we can dive a little deeper into all of this relationship stuff that's going on for you, my contact details are down below. Thank you.